Do you see it come up on your phone? I don't have my glasses on.
Okay, so I'm on the videos. Where do I need to go?
Do you see the live?
Yep, I see it.
Okay.
Okay, so I play it. Okay, I got it.
Okay, you see.
And then
Hold on. Okay, so you live, right? Then
right.
okay, once you tap on the live, you see on the bottom
Uh,
it has
it
your
look like a money sign.
okay. If you see the money sign, no, okay. Now you see, just tap. Don't tap near the money sign, because the money sign you finna give me some money. Now you can do that if you want to, but
Okay.
on the left hand side,
Okay.
just tap on there, just and then just write something. Just write
Okay.
just write hello.
Okay.
Hey everybody, we're just testing right now.
That's me.
Okay, that's you. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I see you. Okay,
Okay.
that's how you get in the live.
Okay.
Okay, you got.
Thank.
Thank you.
All right. You was off today.
I work at nighttime,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, everybody's saying hi. Everybody's like hello. They tapping hello. Hi, hey everybody.
Okay, SB. I see you. You said tonight at 5, right?
Yes, tonight at 5.
I'll be in the room.
Okay,
And thank you so
you
much.
welcome.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't even have my glasses on. But hello. Let me see what I can see. I just let me see. T. Scott, Dot Rich in the house. Ramona, Dion, Deborah. Oh my goodness. Karen. Okay, Nisha. I don't know. You guys, I don't have my glasses. Tay, brown skin, Rebecca, Peggy Toes in the house. Slick Whips in the house. She knocked on the door too. Sexy too much. Oh, I see some money. I see some money. Hey, welcome to the super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Hey. She said, I'm in the house. Okay, you guys. Man, I just came on to help a young lady. That's all. I just came on to help a young lady. But we could chat for a minute. But I think I need to get my glasses. Should I get my glasses? Because I can't see nothing. Only thing I can see is if you guys give me money. See? And all donations and contributions go to Warriors for Children, you guys. Okay? It, y'all want me to get my glasses? Because I was just coming on here to test. Yes, get them glasses. Pretty chocolate girls in the house. Pretty salsa in the house. Andrea, goddess, yes. Yeah, I just came on just to help. Okay, okay. Hold on, let me go get my glasses. Okay. Hey everybody, I can see you guys. How you guys doing? Okay, who's in the house? I couldn't see half of y'all. Molly Malone is in the house. Pretty chocolate girl, how you doing? Kathy, YouTube, how you doing? We got 34 people in the house, 28 thumbs up. You guys are doing better. Monica's in here. Andrea's in here. Goddess is in here. Snoop Eats 420. Hello, how are you? Never seen you before. Snoop Eats 420. Ooh, 420. Isn't that April the 20th is ooh, that's talking about some stuff there. Okay, hope everyone is having a blessed afternoon. How you doing? Peggy Toe in the house, Andrea, Tay, Marie Morris. How you doing? And who was that with the super chat? I don't know who gave the super chat. Adria. Let me put Adria's name down here. You guys, I do that for a reason. Yes, I do. Spirit FLD is in the house. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? If I didn't say your name, let me know I didn't say your name because I ran in here. I see Peggy Toe, Rebecca, Tay Harding in the house. uh, people, I'm getting all kind of stuff in, getting all kind of phone calls. Will you be dropping a nugget today? Dion, I got a lot of things to think about. Hey, Chosen Queen, how are you? I got a lot of things to think about. So good day, morning in California. It is afternoon now. Hey, Chosen, what do you guys want to talk about? We could talk about some things. I don't mind at all. Erie Lopez is in the house. Hey, Miss Fifi, how you doing? She said, but just had to jump on. How you doing? I love your comments. I'm glad that you always leave good comments. I love them. I know I don't say too much back, but when you see that I give you a heart, that means I read it. And if I have to respond, I do. But um, I try to sometimes. Hey, Kenya, how you guys doing? SP, did you hear about Two Guns Vito went missing and then they found him? Yeah, I did. I heard it a whole bunch. But I knew he was okay. Okay, your health comes first. Love your channel. Hey, Deanna. Okay. Arisha Evans is in the house. How you doing? My night was okay. My night was okay. Um, I didn't put the PayPal in because we were just coming on just to it'll be in tonight's chat. We were just coming on just to help somebody get on there. I'm getting a lot of stuff coming in, you guys. Can you cash app? I don't have a cash app. My cash app is in my daughter's name. Yeah. It's either through PayPal or the Super Chat. PayPal or through Super Chat. But the P.O. box is on there. You know. I'm doing good. Well, thanks for asking, Marie. There's a storm here in Ireland. Molly's in Ireland. Hit that like button. Praying for everyone. Okay, I'll try to go to PayPal. Yeah, it's not on this channel. It usually be in the description box, but I was just coming on trying to help someone get in this get on the channel when we do our live. Like I said, you guys, I don't mind if you call. If you don't know how, if you're in or on the channel watching and you want to be in the live broadcast and respond and talk when people are talking, call me up. I'll come on and we'll walk through it. It takes a New York minute. You'll get it, and you'll be able to come in here when we do our live and chat with everybody and get to know everybody. I don't have a problem with that. Never. Sometimes I am busy and I have to do it some other time, but if you call me and we're not doing nothing, going through, we were having a meeting at the time. Some of the mods, I didn't have Marie in the meeting, but some of the mods, we were just going over some things, and it was happening. I really enjoy your channel. Thank you, Constance. Hey, Deanne South, how are you? Two Guns Vito been missing. If you guys haven't heard, they done found him, Deanna. They been done found him. Okay, what do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk? Okay, because we've been on here for 10 minutes. It took 1 minute to help a family member get on in the live. So she'll be here tonight. They found him. Yay. Yes, Suki, they found him. You know what? I didn't even have no anxiety when people were telling me that. I just didn't. I was kind of like, thank you, Die Rich. I don't know if that is or if that isn't. Let's see what that is. Let's see. Let's see. That is. Die Rich done hooked it up. Die Rich is on it. You go, girl. That is it. There's the PayPal link in the chat. You guys, you can donate to this. But if you do, let me know so I can shout you out and make sure that we thank you. Okay? Yes, he's okay. Yes, he is. Okay, go ahead and do your laundry. We're going to chat for a little bit. So, I've been getting a lot of phone calls, some good, some bad, some information, some not, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. So, I've been waiting to put on more information. He's not located. I live in Birmingham. What do you mean, Deanna? Yes, he is. Yeah, they done found him. He even did a live on Facebook. He's located. So, while we on here, I'll be on here for about 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes. Let's do 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes. We'll get off in 30 minutes. Are you okay, SP? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just got a lot of things running in my mind. It's not bad things. It's just trying to, you know. He did it live on La Britney's page. Yes, he did. Yes, he sure did. Thank you, Spirit. Because I think that they shut his page down, but he was asking, he was like, somebody let me go live on your page or YouTube or whatever. And I did. I reached out to him and I said, you can come on our page anytime you want, but we're not Facebook, we're YouTube. And him and LaBrittany, he said to his sister, he was like, I knew you got my back. I knew somebody was gonna help me. He was like, little sis, you let me come on your page. So that's the way that was. Did you guys see the video did you find the video with April in the parking lot? I looked at the video that the couple of ladies was talking about, and it was like about 3 of them. And one of them even posted where she said that the Hyundai never left the parking lot. She didn't say she was sitting in her car. She didn't say she was sitting in the car with anybody. She didn't say she didn't leave Tom Brown complex. But the live wasn't even about that. It switched to that because somebody was trying to make the live switch to that conversation. The conversation that we were having wasn't really about the car or anything. But if she was in the car, and we don't know. She said something about the car. She said the Hyundai never left the parking lot. That's all she said. She said that Hyundai never left the parking lot. See, here's the thing. she was talking about her car never left the parking lot, meaning she was there. That doesn't mean she was there. It doesn't mean she was there. It doesn't mean she wasn't there. See, we be trying to fill in the blanks. But yes, she did say her car never left the parking lot. But was she sitting in that car? Or was she sitting in somebody else's car? She just said her car never left the parking lot. What we testing? We already tested it. Chastity, you late. Hey, curling girl, how you doing? But the live really wasn't about April. We just best friend going to a family event. Deanne says I missed that. So I just oh okay. Okay. Well, I won't do a shout out, but I can tell you some family member just donated us some money. I'm not gonna say who it is. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want other people to come in here and be like, "Hey Michelle, how you doing? Hey Rebecca, how you doing?" Because they be coming in here trying to get the people, which I get it, I get it. I know all about that. But can we do the dance? Because you did donate. Can SP, I'm here. Hey Valerie, how you doing? He's found Valerie. He done did a live. So let's do the super chat dance because somebody donated to the super chat, you guys. And I gotta put their name. Let me see. They donated on the PayPal. So here we go. Well, we're gonna say we can't say super chat. We're gonna say PayPal, 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 PayPal. PayPal, PayPal. Hey, oh, woo, whoa, do 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 do. Stir in the pot, stump it out, stump it out, stump it out, stump it out. Hey, thank you for the donation. They did not want to be recognized. They don't want to be bothered. Stump it out, stump it out. So he's not miss. Okay, I love you too, Valerie. She said, I love watching you. So, you guys, we got 69 people in the house, 45 thumbs up. Come on, you guys. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to come as a family. Trust me, and I do believe that we are coming together. We're going to have different opinions about things. You guys know that. We're going to have a different opinion. Best friend says, I love that super chat, Dan. And the reason why we're going to have different opinions about things is because we all been somewhere. We all been somewhere. Whether it's our kid or somebody else's kid or our grandbaby, something has happened. Or us. Something happened. Like I told you guys, my story doesn't change. Something happened to me when I was little. And, oh, my hair's a hot mess, you guys. I don't even need to be on here. But I'm in the house. Anyway, I share that story because I want you guys to know how I felt. That doesn't mean stump it out. That doesn't mean that when I'm telling my story, I do get a little bit emotionally attached because even though I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, and I couldn't be no older than that, because like I told you guys, my mother pretty much gave me to my aunt, but she wasn't there. My mother wasn't there. Had I been, trust and believe, I was screaming and hollering and kicking and everything, but there was no one. And I was only but a half a block away from home. But here's the thing. I mean, the guy, let me tell you again, he broke my whole jaw. He broke my whole jaw. You guys know the story. It's not going to ever change. And my mother, later on, she felt so bad because she allowed me to do things that I probably shouldn't have been doing. She did, even though that I was old enough to know stranger danger and not to walk by myself. She let me do it, and that's what happened. Yes, Carolyn Greer said we can agree to disagree. It is okay. Yes, give us a thumbs up. 51 thumbs up. 68 people is in the house. So, um, when my mom, for a long, long time, my mother, when I would come back down and visit, like I said, I was out on my own when I was 14, but when I would spend time with her in the summer, my mother cried and cried and cried and cried and cried and cried because thank you, Rich, giving me a hug. I needed that hug, cause days go by where I don't tell you guys, but the things I hear, I'm just telling you guys, I hear it, and then I have to come on and be happy, but I can only imagine some things I don't share with you guys because I know that not only it would hurt you guys, family, but I don't say them because it will hurt April. You guys get it? And my intentions is not to hurt her. And I know what she said. I know what she said in her live. I mean, on the news, she was like, keep your opinions to yourself because the opinions hurt. Yeah, opinions do hurt. But when someone is not intentionally trying to hurt you and they want justice for your child, it may hurt. Sometimes I do have to say things to try to get more information, and it hurts. I know it hurts. My intentions is not to hurt no one, especially a grieving mother. That's not my intentions. It might be some people's intentions, but that's not my intention. And like I told her when we did speak and I spoke, I think it's the truth that hurts. Yeah, the truth sometimes do hurt. But I don't want to lead somebody to go and commit, some bodily harm. No. I don't want to do that, but just hey, how are we going to learn if you take no responsibility of your part in it also? Because trust and believe there's other young ladies out here that need to know to watch their kids a little better. My mother cried and 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 cried. She told me every time I turned around and she looked at me and I couldn't eat and I was sipping through a straw. I was like, trying to eat. I want to eat what everybody else eat. No, chicken soup. That's the only dinner you get for the rest of the year. Hey, Yolanda Brown. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat. Super chat. You guys are doing some stuff. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it, shake it, shake it up. Stump it out. Stump it out. Stump it, stump it, stump it out. Thank you, Yolanda, for the super chat. Yolanda's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. Yolanda's in the house. Y'all thank Yolanda for the super chat. Thank you, Yolanda. I need to come on here in the morning more often. Y'all doing it like that? And it's Friday too? Shoot, I should have been already here. Thank you, Yolanda. All donations and proceeds go to Warriors for Children. We were having a meeting this morning, and We were trying to get in touch with the young lady that was making our shirts. Well, she didn't answer the phone. So we were trying to contact other people. So that's what we were talking about this morning. And I know Chastity wasn't in the house. She said, "You're very welcome. You're very welcome." Thank you, Yolanda. My 10-year-old twin boys call you the super chat queen. Oh, really, Lisa? Well, we try. I'm kind of new. Can you share your story again? If not, that's okay. Well, Arisha, what happened was, I'll share it with you real quick. Let me turn this down. I was around about 10, 11, 12 years old. My mother gave me away because of some un uh you guys know what time it is. You guys know what time it is. I don't have to put it out there. That's why my mother gave me to my aunt. But see, at the time, I didn't understand why she gave me away because I come from a family of nothing. I'm the only girl, and all the rest of them is boys. I've got 17 brothers all together. Okay, we've been into foster care and the children home at one particular time because of what my dad had did. So my mother vowed that she would never let that happen again. So when I told her of the guy, which is my stepfather, was doing, are you guys listening? Put a one in the chat. You was on your own at the age of 12? Oh, I know what you went through then. So when I told my mom what my stepdad was doing, she she brought me in the room with my stepdad and asked him right in front of me. That was so humiliating. My story didn't change, but he was like, "No, didn't know what I mean, maybe you getting me mixed up with one of your brothers or something." I know exactly who it is. Okay? I've never been touched before. I shouldn't even know what that looked like. Okay? And the things I'm telling my mother, I thought it was in secret and she would just handle it. But what she ended up doing is giving me to my aunt, which my aunt was rich. My aunt is rich. She was rich. She married a sergeant that was in the army, the army or whatever, a corporal or whatever. I think it was a corporal or something. But anyway, he was up there high, and she's Indian, and all of that. But then her daughter is a known, and I'll tell you guys one day. I'll tell you who she is. But her daughter was a known actress. She's one of the first actresses that had her own TV. She was starred in her own show. That kind of tell you who she is. But anyway, I'll share it with you one day. So anyway, my aunt took care of us. That's why I was there at my aunt's house. Well, me and my other cousin. My other cousin went, she was supposed to go stay with my aunt. And then when my mother took me down there also, she begged her to take me. My aunt was like, "No, I only wanted one child," but she wanted some company or whatever. My aunt was paralyzed from the waist down. And then when my mother told her that if they find out what happened, they would take all the kids again. And she vowed she would not let that happen. So she was actually calling herself protecting me, which was one of the best things she ever did. So my aunt went ahead and took care of me. Anyway, she didn't only wanted one kid, but she got two. And I can tell you right now, I could call my little cousin up and she'd be like, "Yeah, cuz we went and we stayed with our aunt." And like I said, my aunt was rich. And so we didn't ever go to the store or nothing of that nature. Um, we Macy's models would come to the house and we would watch their little girls show their clothing and stuff, and we didn't know what to think about it. We was like, we want to go outside and play. We don't want to look at these little girls in their clothes. Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, can we go? My aunt was like, "No, they for you. What do you like? Pick what you want." So we had we had maids and we had butlers and we had people to sing us to bed, and that's why I like the scenic route when I'm telling you guys a story, because I love story time. They would come in and sit in the room and tell us stories and stuff, and it was a good life. It really was. But I had came home in the summertime to stay with my mom in the summer, and I went walking to a friend's house. And as I was walking to my friend's house, I was only but like three houses down. I was getting ready to, I crossed over the street to the school. And as I crossed over to the street, this car comes up, and the car was like, "Hey, do you want to ride?" And I said, "No." And he was like, "Are you sure? I'll take you where you want to go." And he had a nice looking car, and it was he was probably about 28, 29, 30-year old man, dark. He was African American. And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Come on, I'll give you a ride, you know." And I said, "No, I'm okay." But I was continuing to walk as he was talking to me. And he was like, "Okay, are you sure?" And I said, "I'm sure." Now, I was only going to go another block and a half, but I had friends that right where we were talking at, they lived right there. And then I had some friends that I knew that lived like three houses up. But like I said, I was only but three houses from my house. I had just crossed the street when he pulled over to the side, and he was riding over here. He was riding over here, and I was over here. So he was like, "Okay." So I continued to walk, and he went on down the street. And I was walking and I was walking and I was walking. And then all of a sudden, I see this car coming, and I was paying attention. You guys, I was paying attention. I'm just letting you know. See, I get hot. Maybe I get really, I don't know. So I see this car coming up the street, and it was coming really fast. Really, really. Now it's starting to get dark. It wasn't dark yet, but it started to get dark. Yeah, I tell this story. So next thing I know, this car is coming really fast, and I'm paying attention to it, and I'm looking at this car like, why is this car speeding so fast? So it was coming towards me. Now remember, the guy, he had went on down the road. So I'm thinking, okay, why is this car coming so fast down the street? I'm looking, so I kind of was in shock. I'm still not knowing what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Only thing I see is this car at a high speed, and he literally had to be going at least about 80, 90 miles per hour. And as he came up, I'm thinking he's going to keep going down the street. And like I said, I just crossed the street, so that's a main entrance, a main street. We lived on a main street. So I'm thinking he's going to go right through this intersection, and something's finna happen. So I stopped to watch him, and what did this nut do? He stopped that car on like a drop of a dime. He stopped the car. The car did something like this, you guys. Boom. And when he stopped, he put it up in gear. He jumped out the car and ran up to me. His hand was already tied with a towel. And he knocked me in the face. Right in the face. Okay? I seen stars. Stars and birds. They was like, like when Muhammad Ali got whooped, he seen them. That's what I seen. Okay. When I woke up, he was dragging me to the car. He was dragging me to the car. He had my hands, and he was dragging me to the car. I was then in, see, like I said, that was a schoolyard that we were at. Right on the side of the schoolyard, like on the side of the schoolyard, not the front of the school, but the side. So he had dragged me from the sidewalk all the way to the street now, to the freaking car, and had the door open when I woke up. When I woke up, the only thing that my mind could see was this man is putting me in this car. I see him. He's going to kill me. This is called an abduction. This is called, he's going to kill me. So I'm kicking and I'm scratching and I'm hollering and screaming. Nobody. Not my mama. Not my stepfather. Not none of my brothers. 17. 17. Nobody, just me and this man. And I'm kicking and I'm scratching and everything. Somehow, while he's trying to open up the door and get me in the car and everything, he let loose. Only thing was my mind was run. Are you in? That's the only thing in my mind. Run, 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 run. And I ran. And I thought, run, just keep running, just keep running. And I looked back and he's not running. He must have got in the car. Then I shot through some houses. That one house that I shot through was my girlfriend's house. As I was running up to the house, I was thinking, should I knock on the door? Maybe they're not going to open up the door. I don't have time. He's going to come and grab me. No, I'm not going to knock on the door. I'm going to run behind the house. And if he chases me, I'm going to run through the next block. Because you know how the blocks go. I'm going to run to the next set of houses, to the next street. And, I'm going to keep running. But when I ran, I didn't see him. And so once I ran in the back of her house, instead of knocking on her door, I hid behind a bush. I hid behind a bush. And I sat there, and I sat there, and I sat there. Blood all over me. My jaw broke. I didn't even know my jaw was broke. Only thing I know was I'm scared. I'm even scared to go home. But I waited there for a little bit. But I'm not going to wait long, because what if he stops and get out the car and come look for me? What if he does that? Then here we go again. So, I creep. Like TLC say, so I creep. But no, I come out to look. Like Shantae say, I look and I look and I look. I'm not making this funny. I'm just saying. And I didn't see him. So what did I do? I take off running all the way home. When I ran into the house, my mother was on the phone. My stepdad, he was watching TV. And my mother was like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And, what happened? And I can't talk because my teeth are gone, my jaw is broke, my face is like blood everywhere. And I'm like, I said, this man, you guys know. So the police come. I can't talk, and I'm embarrassed to talk because my teeth are gone. And I'm in pain. I need to go to the hospital. But yeah, they need this information. I tried to explain to them, if you got some missing teeth, you can't talk. So you're like, okay. It was, I'm a kid. I just want to keep my mouth shut. So anyway, I get to the hospital. And my brothers and my stepfather and all of them go look for him, and they don't find him or whatever. I go to the hospital. My mother says, listen, you guys, listen, sometimes, I do get hard on women. Let me tell you what my mother says. I've never told nobody this. They wanted my mother to consent to the little rape test. You guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. You guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat, because I'm finna get off of here. Yeah, I know I be a little hard on moms sometimes. I know. I got my reasons sometimes. But I love my mother. But anyway, let me tell you guys. My mother said no. Remember, I told you the guy didn't get me in the car. He didn't get me in the car. I got away. But when they wanted to do tests to see have I been touched and messed with or played with or whatever, my mother said no. You guys hear me? You know why she said no? Somebody tell me, why would my mother say no? Why would my mother say no? She wasn't really educated. I understand that. I get that. But why would she say no? You guys know. Figure it out. You guys know. Did she know who it was? No, no, Chastity, no. To hide what? Yes. Yes. Yes, Tay. Yes. Yes. So that's what it is. So, that's how that happens. So I went back to my aunt, and my aunt spent $23,000 for me some teeth, some new grills, before they ever had velours. I already had me new set teeth. You guys feel me? You feel me, family? $23,000 back in, I won't even tell you. Had it been in 1970. Okay? They didn't have velours back then. Okay? So that I wouldn't, so I can be confident in everything. Okay? So, yeah, so I smile because she always told me to smile. You know? Anyway, and that's what kind of money, that kind of money back then was some big money to put that kind of money on me. That's how much my aunt loved me. Yes, best friend, she knew. So my aunt died in my arms a year later when I turned 13. I was crying so bad when my aunt died. They buried my aunt on my birthday. I don't believe I was crying because my aunt died. I believe I was crying because I had to go back home to my mom. I love my mother. But I get it. She didn't want to lose her kids. I get it. But when I get back home to stay with my mom because I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go. Um my stepdad moved out the same day I came home. And he was like, that girl, she's a liar, she's a this, she's a that. And my mother would be crying and calling him on the phone, telling him to come home. Da 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 da. Thank you, best friend. I love him too. There's only but Cambridge that can do my teeth. I go to somewhere and they be like, oh no, we don't want to touch those. I was like, why? They was like, we what we do and what you have in your mouth, you need to go to a specialist. Cause they hooked you up, girlfriend. Yes, they did. I'm just saying. Anyway, so my mother cried all the time and all the time. So I felt like I don't want to be there with you, mom, because you think my the money maker is gone, and you believe you. So when I come home from school, you're crying and you're mad at me and you're calling me names and stuff. Like I messed up your relationship with your man or whatever. So I tell you what. So I ended up with the older gentleman, which he was twice my age. I was 14, he was 26. And I told him everything. And he was a dealer, and he was out there in them streets. But just so happened, I'm not going to tell y'all what happened, but we ended up being together. I might tell you another day, that situation. But I told him if he did not get me out of my situation, I was going to tell on him because I'm 14 and you're 26. He didn't want to go to jail. I said, I'm sick and tired of people doing this to me. You feel me? And I'm telling on everybody. Telling on you too. So you know what he did? He got me out of my situation. Okay? He went and got an apartment, and he went over to my mom's house, and he said, I'm taking her, and if you don't let me take her, we're going to the police. My mother told him, get her out of here. This is what she said. Get out of here. So I was out on my own when I was 14. I still went to school because he said he don't want a dumb girl. And He did what he wanted to do because he's an old man. And made me do things I didn't want to do. But as I got older and everything, and I'll tell y'all other stuff about that story. But one thing about it, he taught me how to cook. He taught me how to clean. He taught me, I got to work hard and everything and work. And he went to prison for 3 years. And he let me keep that house. We didn't stay in an apartment. No, I'm sorry. I'll take that back. We stayed in an apartment the first time. We stayed in an apartment while he went to prison for 3 years. Not for me, for things that he was doing with other people. But the money, he let me stay there while I went to school, and he told me to go to school and kept the apartment in his name, and so I had to make it. I learned a lot of stuff. So I was in the what you call um, it's okay. So a lot of things when he told me to do something, I didn't because he had like I said, he was one of the you know what I'm saying? When you dating those type of men, they make you do things you don't want to do. But I would never cross him because he was a big he had the big kahunas till finally one day. And I'm gonna put this out there real quick. I hate to tell you guys this. I even got a baby by him. hmm But I don't see him as a bad person because had he not pulled me out of that situation, I don't know where I would have been. Some people say, yeah, he was a pedophile because he was so older. And yeah, he did put me through a lot of stuff, but I was on survival. I was on a survival kick, you guys. Some people may laugh about it. Don't laugh. Especially when you got daughters. Don't laugh when you got grandkids. And don't laugh, it might happen to you or your sisters or your best friend and things of that nature. I don't make fun of April. I want you guys to know that. I don't make fun of April. Sometimes I do get angry with her. You guys understand what I'm saying? And I did love my mother. When my mother lost her foot and was needed care, you know what I did? I bought her a house. I bought her a house. I bought her a car. I took care of my mother every day. I'm not angry with her because now I know why she sent me away. But still, at the time, you can't tell a kid. You should just talk to the kid and tell the kid. But yeah, I didn't get it. You didn't tell me that. You just gave me away. Yes, I was angry. But you know what? When I had my own kids, I learned that some women have to do what they have to do to protect their kids. And that was a way that she protected me. But I wish you would have told me, I trust and believe what you're saying. Let me put you in a safe place. She didn't say that. Only thing I know, I was just gone. Matter of fact, when I come home the second time, the family done packed up and moved. I don't know nobody now. I don't even have a room. I don't even have a bed. I don't have nothing. I'm just, you know how a kid feel. So, yeah, sometimes I do get angry, but I know April's not my mother and things of that nature. And I would never think of that. I just say, we can teach the kids. And I was 10, 11, 12 when that happened, you guys. And we're talking about a 3-year-old. So I get really angry because my situation started when I was about that age. I had a very blessed aunt. Anyway, that's my story. So that's why sometimes I do what I do, and I try to, let people know. Because me having a story like that and don't tell it, people think, some people came to me and was like, I thought you was stuck up. No, I'm not stuck up. Did I ever tell my aunt? No. No. My aunt knew. Stephanie, my aunt knew. You know your parents tell people your business. I aspire to have a heart and mind like yours, SPN. You got to talk to your kids, not just your daughters. You got to talk to them. When you're doing things, talk to them. Not just teach them stranger danger, but you get in there and learn it yourself so you can be a good parent. We're all gonna make mistakes and bad decisions. We all, and I get it. Thank you, Valerie. I know, pretty chocolate girl. I love you guys too. I love you guys. Let me tell the stories because when I'm telling a story, that's my life. That's my life. I'm telling you guys, when I stayed with my aunt, it was so different from being poor to having money. It was so different. Even the spaghetti was different. Mama makes spaghetti. She ground the ground beef. She browns the ground beef, and then she throws in her tomato paste and her tomato sauce. And she throws in her onions and her green peppers, and then she's whipping it up. And I mean, it's a hot red looking color. I mean, it's a dark red, and you just man. When I went over to my aunt's house, when they made spaghetti, it was like a bright pink. I was like, what is this? This ain't no spaghetti. This is some kind of soup. I don't know. And I was like, I didn't want to eat it. But I'm going to tell you something. That was the best spaghetti I ever tasted. It was a bright pink color. I don't know how this woman cooked it. And she was Spanish. I don't know. But it was good. It was better than my mama's cooking. I thought I was never going to say that because my mama can cook her butt off. So, yeah, I still love my mama. She's gone, you guys. And we never talk about it. We never. Nobody in my family talks about it. I'm just let you guys know. My husband knows about it. But I don't go into details about the other stuff because it gets too dark there. That's why I tell people when they know something and somebody say keep their mouth shut or something, you might put them in a bad situation. All right, Curlin, take it easy. Be good. We're going to see you tonight, Curlin. She says, too many memories. I'm a waterfall. Oh, I'm sorry, Curlin. I know. A lot of people do not talk about these things, especially they know. I'm sorry. I'm spitting all over the place. But here's the thing, you guys. Some people can, some people can't. It all depends on when you get off into the details, and it's not good to get into the details. It's just not. I got it, Felicia. Sent you the info on Messenger. What do you mean you sent me info on Messenger? You texted to me? I don't have no Messenger. I gotta wait till my husband get home to get his phone. But anyway, you guys, that's why we don't keep things from our kids. It's not good. No, it's not good. About the Hyundai. Felicia, here's the thing. Let me say this real quick. Y'all keep talking about this Hyundai. Okay, let me share something with you real quick. Let me get off of here. Before I get off of here, let me share something with you. Felicia, because I know for a fact, and because you keep dwelling on this, I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share with everybody because that's what you want me to do, Felicia. I texted to the video. No. No, don't worry about it. Let me share this with you. Don't worry. Because you're not going to stop talking about this Hyundai. Okay? Hold on. She got the video, if you want me to tell you guys, she's got a video, and it's just a 3-minute video of April saying that Hyundai never left the parking lot. That's all the video is saying. You want me to play it for you? I'll play it for you.
What the fuck I got? This ain't fight me, bitch. Cause it was fake. Practice what you preach. Oh, she was drunk at it. Ooh, she left out there for hours. Oh, she pulled up to the party, dropped off and pulled out. Bitch, I ain't never that. Jeanette. That motherfucking Hyundai never left the fucking parking lot.
Okay, you hear it. She said that Hyundai never left the effing parking lot. Exactly. But what does that mean, Felicia? She telling you right there. The Hyundai never left the parking lot. Okay, Felicia. See, Felicia, in the YouTuber channel that it's on, like I said, I'm not gonna put. I don't do that. She said the Hyundai never left the parking lot. She was in the Hyundai. Did she say she was in the Hyundai, Felicia? She said the Hyundai never left the parking lot. Even if she was in the Hyundai, Hyundai, we want to know, was she in it with Kevin? Michelle says, I wonder why her baby was taken. We can go for 3 days talking about she was in the parking lot. She didn't say she was in the parking lot. She said the Hyundai never left the parking lot. She didn't say she left the parking lot. See, this is what happens. 3 people from one channel come and they want me to debate and they want me to figure out their agenda or their narrative. Felicia says, okay, no problem. I'm not mad at you, Felicia. I'm just saying, I don't want to debate you guys' agenda or your narrative. I'm not out to bash April, Felicia. I'm just not. We just want to know, was she with Kevin? The Hyundai could be in the parking lot, but where was you? We don't know. Felicia was probably with Kevin. See, when I get 3 people in here from another channel and they're wanting me to talk about what they talk about, I don't have a problem with that. Even though she said that the Hyundai never left the parking lot. That's not a problem to me. That's not a problem to me. The agenda of bashing April is not my agenda. I'm just letting you guys know that. That's not my agenda. I don't like something about what she did or something. I said that. But we're trying to get to the nitty gritty of why they took Cupcake. You guys' agenda is it's April. That's not my agenda because I know it's not. Y'all keep coming and coming and coming and coming. It be, I don't even want to say the names. The car, the Hyundai, the Hyundai, the Hyundai, the Hyundai, Hyundai. Okay, I get it. She said the Hyundai never left the parking lot. Okay, but I'm not here to bash April. Yeah, everybody wants to bash her until they slip up. It happens to them. That's why I don't really say too much yes about what you're saying. It's not that I'm angry with you, but your agenda is to you guys think April has something to do with it. I get it. But that's your opinion. I do not believe April had anything to do with it. I don't believe it. Not one bit. Felicia, you see what I'm saying? Don't I don't want y'all arguing, Felicia. Don't get mad. But my agenda is not to be bashing. My agenda is not to be bashing April. My agenda is to find out why did they take Cupcake. She said something. You say, look what she texts me, SP. She says, Felicia, you right, but don't come up in here trying to tell us where April was. We're not trying to. That's what I'm saying, Felicia. I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I don't have a problem. She did say that. But she didn't say she was in the car. She didn't say she was sitting there with Dominique. She didn't say that. But that's on a whole different level. You're wanting me to be in agreement with what you're saying. I get. She said that the Hyundai never left the parking lot. That's all she said. The Hyundai never left the parking lot. But where do that take us? Now we're off the subject of Cupcake because we're talking about April. I don't want to talk about April. I want to find out what happened. My job is calling. I gotta go, you guys. I gotta answer this one. I'm gonna stick in my answer.